Number one is upon us. Into the land of Dawn we go. It's been a hot minute since we've seen Jungle Guinevere. This was not in the dossier. This was not in the scouting report, Abstract.
I don't know what to expect coming in with Jungle Guinevere and regarding speed as well. As much as possible, we know that when it comes down to the early game, Gwyn does, of course, provide quite a bit of that control when it comes down to the spatial migration, but it is still a skill shot after all. If you're able to kind of land it on top of the Violet Raccoon, that's going to be fine and great, but okay, you can play it along with Juicin, so I think that's still pretty okay.
And looking at the way Boyet's rocking it, he's rocking Thrill, he's on that Mage emblem, and then he's got Impure Rage. So his build, the rest of the next 5-6 minutes, will dictate how they make this Jungle Guinevere work, because that definitely was something out of left field. Looking at that gold lane matchup, again, it is skill intensive. In mid though, Palfu's not having a great time.
It does seem like there is quite a bit of things going on in the middle lane. Cat9 is not necessarily here to really help with the wave clear, but it's okay. Lanaya is just going to be jumping himself right over the Troll and almost getting the kill down on the builder, but just a little bit left.
Troll walks away, does spend the flicker, but the fact is he's not dead. At best, that's a technical knockout for Rare Adam. Does pull out a major resource for Team Falcons. It's going to be a tough turtle take coming up. Down bottom though, ooh, Boyet. Give a little something to Dawn. In comes Cat9.
And it does seem like Dawn is just going to be stuck in there, but it's not going to be a problem. He is a pretty tanky Uranus after all. While Lanaya joins in the fray, Sanji flickers away, and they're going to be all fine.
The Chinese squad here throwing out everything from mid to bottom, making sure that they don't really give much. Oh, here we go, Boy catches one!
We do have the Purify, so he's gonna be fine. He's not at level 4 just yet. Well, in the meantime, Troll is not necessarily there too, but we do have the turtle currently available down in the bottom lane with Lanaya taking up the turtle pretty easily, no contest whatsoever. With Sanji now joins in the fray. We do have the fifth break as well, and Violet Raccoon just gonna be knocking right onto Powerful before he even manages to do anything.
This isn't how you want to play the Zask. Usually when you pick up the Zask, you want to have your Dominer's Descent, that big Johnny, play as an extra life for you. But no, since minute 0, Team Falcons have been on Powerful. So I'd say this is a half win for Adam. It's definitely a big win to get the turtle, but if the rest of the map, what you've been doing, how much pressure you've been putting on Team Falcons, only results in a 200 gold lead, plus the turtle. Mind you, they took the turtle. I think they could ask for more. They want more.
I think that what's really lacking is the fact that the middle lane is not getting that lane priority that we want, right? The Zask entered the team fight at level 3, so he's definitely lacking in XP as compared to Cuffin, which is already well on his way to level 6.
Yep, I think this is exactly why Team Falcons put Cuffin on the Zushin, even if it is not exactly his identity, and Zushin has been, teetering in and out of the metagame. They just needed someone who could provide the pressure early on, and look at this, he's now on to Mikey. Even Mikey, after Powerful in mid, Mikey might be up next.
I mean, definitely gonna worry for them a tad little bit. But with the amount of aggression from Team Falcons, they're moving around a lot. So it's kind of tough for them to be able to do anything, at least for Rare Adam, right? I want to see them being aggressive with the Baxia and all, but with the fact that they're not winning middle lane, they don't really have much influence over to the side lanes.
Yep, so that might be the one reason why Team Falcons is staying within Gold's reach. And check it out, it swings now. Suddenly, Team Falcons up by 200, 300 gold as the turtle spawns down bottom. Already Nalaya in position. The rest of Rare Adam, their mid trio, following through. While the rest of Falcons are just about to rotate. I don't think Boyet's going to let this swing once more over to Rare Adam's favor. They catch Cat9.
And now, of course, the Violet Raccoon just going to be landing right on top of Cat9. It doesn't seem like he has a lot of HP to work with, but the fifth crack takes him down. Cuffin takes the final hit on top of him. Well, Dawn, he does have the vengeance, but he's not going to get away. As Troll takes out the final one, well, Boyet continues on over to Lanaya, hoping to get the final hit in, but it's not going to do that. Never mind. Troll picks up the double.
My God, they got on Kakashi like it was a total Gojo. Team Falcons now deep into the pit. This is a turtle that they fought for a good, minute? And then now it's theirs. Team Falcons, wow, what a win down bottom.
At this point, not a single kill for Rare Adam. So what exactly should Rare Adam be doing at this point in time to kind of switch things up a bit?
Yeah, I think Rare Adam have to make the call now. Are we the beatdown, or are we going to have to play for Mikey? I think that's a silver lining to this whole situation of them being down about 2,000 gold, down a turtle in the mid-game of the early laning phase. I'd say decide now. Are we playing for Mikey, or can we still fight? Can we put a lot of pressure on Powfu to maybe shut down Troll, weirdly enough, shut down Coffin, because these two utilities in mid are not going down. Team Falcons are having the time of their life.
Got caught with the Violent Requiem once again, but he does have quite a lot of regeneration going on for him as he sets up the consecration, pushing Sanji all the way to the T1.
Yep, there's a whole lot of nothing going on there, especially since between the two of Team Falcons, no one had anti-heal just yet. Shadow set up by Lanaya, Cat9 getting pushed out of that lane. In comes Coffin with the ult.
Very relentless, really wanted to do something over to Cat9, forced to revitalize off of him, and quickly backed off straight afterwards.
Okay, so Rare Adam, so far we know that they've committed to this dive mindset of their comp, because look, a Vengeance and Dawn, revitalize on Cat9. Oh, and mid, Coffin did not expect that, but the fight continues up top.
That's gonna be great. 1 point over to the side of Rare Adam, and now they need to defend the top lane as much as possible. The T1 is almost at the brink of death, and now it's completely destroyed. We do have Dawn though, wanting to kind of proxy the lane a little bit to look for Sano, which was last seen pretty wounded, but it's gonna be safe and sound for now.
Oh, he's not done, man. He's pushing well into the orange, a lot of pressure. Boyet will still confirm. Oh, the Circling Eagle.
He's just going to be putting himself onto Dawn. We don't have the Violent Requiem just yet, but he's soaking a lot. Uranus is just being an absolute menace while we allow Lanaya to make all the way down to the opposite side of the map to pick up a T1 turret.
Bring up Thesaurus. He's a nuisance. He is literally everywhere Falcons don't want him to be. Final turtle spawning, upper quarter, a lot of pressure in mid. All 5 members of both squads here. It's Dawn, man. Dawn is the vanguard. Dawn is the front line. He's on to Boyet. Boyet forced to dash out.
He's definitely going to dashing out. So with that said, no more special migration, but he can still pop someone up with the Violent Requiem. Everyone, all hands on deck onto Dawn, brings him down effectively. That is a 1v4 fight while the Naya focuses onto the turtle. Rare Adam is just looking for objectives.
Thank you for your service. An XP laner for the turtle at that point in the game, especially since there's no other casualties, is well worth it. I think that's what's keeping Rare Adam within an arm's length of a Team Falcons gold lead. Let's check out the in-game build right now. So this is confirmed to be a utility tank build Guinevere. I got a friend of mine watching back home. You might know him. He's such a fan of Guinevere. And I don't know if this is the right way to build it. I don't know if this is the new meta, but Boyet is making it work. Boyet hasn't died yet.
Not yet, yeah. 2 is to 0 is to 3. At this point in time, I thought that maybe they're lacking a little bit of damage, but I think that Troll is, as a Matilda, is pumping damage.
Yep, again, it's happening. What we said about Team Falcons weaving in and out, rope-a-doping Rare Adam, it's working. That's why we're sitting at 1 and 5, but in the early game, after that overextension, I think Rare Adam has understood that we can use Dawn now as a meat shield. We can overpower Team Falcons' collapse. Team Falcons, I think it's high time. I did not see the rest of their core. Is there anti-heal? There's no dominance ice on Boyet just yet. Is Sano building? Is he building a halberd? Oh, wow, they're collapsing on the Lanaya!
Very resilient. They really want to get a kill down on Lanaya, only for Boyet to get caught after the single dash out of space of migration. Cuffin just going to be pulling himself right out of the guiding wind over to Troll. Team Falcons gathered together to ensure that they do not lose anymore.
Not like this. Team Falcons mistimed that, and Troll did not have the wings by wings to pull Boyet out. Rare Adam just welcomed him. Lanaya popped the shadow kill, and now Team Falcons have to recuperate. They have to regroup. Down bottom, a lot of pressure being put in by Rare Adam. Look at the map, man. It's slightly bluer than red.
It's really just about a seesaw game, right? Because right now, the economy is just slightly shifting over to Rare Adam. And as we take a look at the gold difference, we do have got a little bit more towards the side of Irithel and the Hayabusa.
Yeah, the money's on the wrong places for Team Falcons. So now they have to find a way to get it back onto Sano. If anything, I'll tell you now, it's all on Sano. Sano is the one true core for Team Falcons, and I wonder how this Lord fight's gonna feed them. Cat9 put down a half health. Dawn, once again, the front liner. Coffin just can't get a grasp.
Absolutely beefy guy. At this point, he's not even afraid of the lantern flare from Coffin. I thought that as a Uranus, you would want to kind of be really careful because crowd control is gonna be the bane of your existence.
No, but Dawn would actually like to be right smack dab in the middle of Falcons. Pop that Vengeance. This is one of the few times that it actually works. Oh, they're going ahead. Making that Lord sting a bit. Boyet got caught out of that Y brush. Cat9 looking for targets. So far, Paufu hasn't really died in a while. Paufu's actually been taking care of himself. Pretty good artillery here. Dropping that little Johnny in that brush. Sanji at half health. This is a slow rolling Lord. I don't think Team Falcons would benefit this.
I don't think so either. I mean, Sanji is currently already down to half HP. If they really want to engage this, Sanji is essentially just going to be jumping in and losing his life in an instant just to land a fist break, fist crack combination.
This is a dance for the ages. Started out by the home team as Rare Adam answers back. Team Falcons, they're staying within the vicinity. I wonder if they want to give the orange buff to Sano first. But look, they're timing it well, Abstract. They're timing it well. They're waiting. Dawn now at half health. Won't be minding that. Oh, it might be a ploy. It's Mikey pushing.
The mid lane's going to get a slight push out. The bottom lane, we do have a slow push going in as well. So if Team Falcons doesn't have any very good ways to kind of play cross map, that is going to be a tad little bit of problem. But in the meantime, there is a higher boost on the side of Rare Adam. So this is all about a macro game for Rare Adam. The moment that they are able to pilot this game through, Team Falcons is just going to be stuck with their back against the wall.
Yeah, we've been in this Lord pit for a hot minute now. Not much one on either side.
Feels like 5.
Yep, luckily, 10, make it 10. Luckily, Team Falcons did not lose that bottom lane tier 2. So they've been taking care of that wave at least by hook or by crook. And the Lord still standing. Looking at the items right now, a Sky Piercer currently and a Malefic Roar on Sano. All this while, the Trinity solid for Mikey. I wouldn't say that Mikey can wipe out though. I think Mikey still needs one more.
Not quite there yet. But we had the question about anti-heal. So at least Juicin does have the glowing wand.
Just Juicin though.
Only Juicin.
Just Coffin. I don't think that's enough.
So we don't even have the Dominance Eyes on the side of Sanji as of yet. But hold on a second, we do have 2% that's already down to lower than half HP from the side of Rare Adam, while the rest of Lanaya just going to be jumping over to the back line. Troll almost going down. As such, finally the first kill credited over to the side of Sanji with Mikey going down. It's a 1-for-1 trade between the gold laner and the rover. But Powerful is going to be the next one down for the count.
2 for 1. Rare Adam, their turn to overextend. Team Falcons, their patience and their better positioning. It was their jungle. It was their base. Their side of the map that Rare Adam crossed over and led them to a winning trade. Mikey and Powerful for Troll. I'll take that trade any day. The Lord now approaching half health. Dawn, Cat9, and Lanaya moving up. How did that bottom lane get pushed in? Wow, it's all win for Falcons right now.
I thought that the slow push is actually in favor for Radam, but I'm wrong. At this point in time, we do have Dawn that is really wanting to do something about this, but Boyet will take the Lord for themselves. Radam did not lose anyone from that fight, so that's fine. Team Falcons, they have the Lord, they're preparing themselves.
Oh my god, Coffin with the wormhole teleport. Did you see how far he was away? He was literally in the Y brush, buying time, keeping away 3 members of Rare Adam away from Falcons. As he popped the ult, dashed away, ended up on the other side of the river, and still lived. I'd give that MVP play over to Coffin. Coffin was one of the major reasons why Team Falcons is now owning the map.
What a zoning potential from Team Falcons. And now that the Lord is going to be marching in from the top lane, ready to pillage everything that Rare Adams have, this Lord advantage is going to bring Team Falcons quite the bank.
Yep. Although we are just looking at about 1,500 in gold for Team Falcons. Best believe if they play the next minute very well, this could blow up into about a 2,000, 3,000 gold lead, even with Rare Adam defensively cleaning up. Look at this, Boyet going for that purple steal as well. And then the rest of the outer turrets taken down. Rare Adam left to their base.
I would definitely say that when it comes down to wave clear, Rare Adam might have a little bit of problems. So trying to take down this Lord and excrete is going to prove to be tough. As such, T3 up in the top lane, destroyed already. And they're gonna have to focus on this before losing out even more.
You know what, Eugene, you could say the same for Team Falcons. These two teams
right.
I don't want to say dismal wave clear, but on a scale of 1 to 5,
I'd
give both of them 2.
2. Oh, okay.
Because there's at least a Irithel, and then there's at least a Granger, right?
Basically having a marksman, right?
Yeah, that's one of the few ways that they can defend. But right now, the truth of the matter is, the fact is, Rare Adam have to defend. Now, Dawn very low.
Oh.
There goes Sanji gets saved.
It's okay. They have the Matilda. The guiding wind will just yoink Sanji out of the turret range. No problems whatsoever. But for now, we got a Valor Raccoon just going to be touched right in. And of course, Sanji with the fist crack. But it's going to be a very non-committal play. As you mentioned, Team Falcons, they have a way to engage without being too committal at all.
Yep. And again, they are just waiting for one key point. They're waiting for their guy. They're waiting for Sano to say, it's go time, boys.
It's go time.
Let's go, Habibi. But he's not saying that just yet. I think they're waiting for this Lord to spawn, and then they'll make a play very similar to what happened in the upper quarter, wherein let's have their Adam overextend. Let's wait for them to play into Sano, and then we do one beneficial trade to another. Team Falcons now up by about 2,000 gold, almost 600 stacks onto Sano. He is the guy. Best believe, Eugene, if he dies, Team Falcons just stops.
It's gonna be tough for them to realistically be able to do anything without Sano, right? But with how the map is played out right now, Lord's gonna be at the southeastern part of the map, while the top lane is already completely broken out. So if they were to dance long enough, the top lane is just going to push up crazily, and this is essentially a free Lord for Team Falcons.
Oh yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, my God,
that is going to be the last of flat, and will be able to connect on Dawn, followed by the Vital Requiem, enabling them to get a kill down over to Dawn. The next one on the chopping block is going to be Cat 9. With 3 members left from side of Rare Adam, Team Falcons will take this Lord.
This is as free as it gets. Team Falcons making a beeline, playing like the 5-man unit they have to be. Because again, if you are playing a single core lineup, there's no other way than Ube. So this is the Saudi Arabian Ube in action right now. Rare Adam, they have to defend. They have to hunker down and accept the fact that, okay, we can't let that happen again. Dawn, Cat 9, change of plans. And I'm not even sure if this plan is going to work, right? We have to stop throwing bodies. We have to be playing this a little safer. The bottom lane inhibitor falls.
They do have the tank ability, right? But they don't necessarily have all that damage to kind of return the favor over to the side of Team Falcons. You can't make them, swallow the same medicine at this point. So, Random, what do they gotta have, and if whether Irithel is ready? It's got 4 items already, actually, with the final few hits with the Malefic Gun and the Wind of Nature. I would say the same over to the side of Sano, unless they want to kind of stack up a little bit onto the Sky Piercer.
Oh, wow. Okay, Rare Adam. They changed Mikey's boots here. I think this is key. Again, they could have just let it go. They could have just went 6 core items for Mikey, right?
Right.
But I think they understand now how dangerous this is for an Iritel to be in front of a Badang, in front of a Matilda, and in front of a, oh my lord, it's 4 CCs that he has to watch out for. I understand why he had to change. Now they're inside the base. All has fallen.
Yeah, all 3 of the inhibitors is going to be down. Sanji finds himself taken down because of the OG Shadow kill that Lanaya is throwing right into the face of Team Falcons. The Lord is going to be pushing in and trying to destroy every single one of these turrets that stand in his way. However, the damage from Rare Adam is going to be sufficient enough to bring this Lord down, and subsequently the creep waves.
All right, not like this. This is not how Team Falcons expected for that 3-lane push to happen, and they did not expect the surgical accuracy of Rare Adam to put all the damage onto the singular hero that overextended, Sanji. There was not a single wing that could save him from Troll, the guided winds. Nothing. Like, I'm sure they pressed it, but there was too much damage.
Yeah, it's all about the homing missiles. It's going to be running right in the face of the Badang. But do note that he does have the Thunder Belt as well, right? So as the game goes longer, he will get a little bit more hybrid defense to kind of work towards his favor. So we're going to have to work it out and wait and see how that end game is going to look like.
Eugene, look at this. Team Falcons, right? They lost just one hero. They lost Sanji, his first death all game.
Oh, right, that's true.
It led into quite the push. It led into the map turning as blue as it has been for the past 5 minutes.
Just for a while.
Yep, we're approaching the 19-minute mark now, almost crossing TikTok timer threshold, and Sanji's back at it. Oh, look, this, the back line. Lanaya!
I don't think that is going to touch them at all. Lanaya is all the way out the back and no longer have any more shadows for Lanaya to get himself right out of dodge. Dawn will now try to get himself running out of the way. Pops the vengeance only to be flying up to the sky with that Philo Requiem. But hey, he's still alive out of all of that. But we do have more damage coming from the side of Team Falcons. They want to do everything that they can while Mikey popped up with the Wind of Nature. So no more of that invulnerability from the physical damage anymore. Then suddenly Eagle pops on the 2, puts Cat 9 and brings down his immortality. Dawn is gonna be next. We've only 3% left from the side of Rare Adam. The crystal is down with Team Falcons taking game 1.